Alright guys, so we're on day 4 of the first wave of Alpha Test of Godforge. So, I want to share with you guys, we're gonna do some gameplay today with me, just because I'm finally past the dreadful floor 94. By the way, you guys are on the Alpha and you got to 94, you know it's dreadful, and I'm gonna talk to you guys about it. I also show you guys what actually makes a difference in the game a lot of times. Because, so the thing is, if you guys play those type of games, a lot of times it's like, you gotta focus on gear. And you focus on gear, right? And that, in this game, it's more like even an inch can carry you a mile. Okay, and I'm gonna show what changed, what I actually focused on, and what I got. But first, before that, let's do some gameplay. Alright, so floor 98. I'm doing most of that stuff on auto unless I feel I need to actually stop. Because sometimes you're going to realize you actually need to put some thought in the fights. So like right now, I'm blanking out the numbers, the names. Odin, Percival, Achilles, and I always forget her name. She's one of the main characters. Well, basically, one of the most stalked characters in the game. The best thing about her is she gives you a 20% boost on speed in all battles. And I know I mentioned the last video, but speed in this game is insane. Okay, meaning there's so much stuff that piggyback out of speed that a lot of times it's better to have high speed than have high damage. At least when it has to do with the your lead aura, okay? So yeah, Heimdall, like, just smacking my team. Killed her. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to go through in here. Alright, there's the sound. Alright, so let's see. Not too bad. So, those three, by themselves, they can pretty much carry most stages. Because Percival just loves to, like, attack for no reason at all. By the way, there is a reason why he attacks like this. Every time an ally's attacked, or sometimes, depending on the buffs he has, when ally attacks someone. So, pretty good champion. Now, Green Knight's gonna gladly smack Percy and not kill my Achilles. You know, I got an Achilles heel, so. And by the way, guys, let me know if you like the angle I have the camera now. I think it's better. I feel like the other one was chewing my face. Alright, so let's see. I think that's the last wave. Hopefully I can go through it. But we got that woman that I love her so much and love to hate her. Pandora. Pandora is kind of like... I have her. I could have leveled her. But I feel like... Because you gotta remember, like Godforge, you have 4 slots, so... It's kind of, you gotta really think. And now this guy, Beowulf, I believe. Yeah, Beowulf just smacking like a maniac. So I feel I'm gonna have to change that team. So let's take a look what is happening here. Alright, so I probably should not change her. But I do need some defense, right? Now, so having an attacker like him is really good. Percival should not change him. So if you guys looking here, the reason is he has, I mean, his speed's still 140. I need to work on gear, and a lot of times you're gonna see that happening. I'll get to a certain point and I realize that the problem is the gear I have, I can't just keep going with it, so I have to level the gear or, you know, do something else. The problem is it costs gold, so You can't just go leveling everything you want. So I may have to farm some, what is fine. Let me see. I don't like to change Odin because he has a good smackdown, but sometimes slow's better. So I gotta put this, and let's see how that goes. That's what happens when you're uncut and unfiltered. You gotta check your phone message too. Yeah, so just so you guys know, the change I made is to put Hippolyta because I'll be honest, so I have horse. What is a Lego in some ways I like her better. Now you gotta have to remember she's fully scrolled up, meaning like just like booked up. What is harder to do with legendaries, right? Also, she's level 5 awakening. What is much easier to do with rares as well. So that's pretty much. But so she's doing an amazing job. She can really keep the shield up a lot. She has some heals as well. So I feel she's better than Horus if you don't have him completely booked up and everything else. Yeah, so if you guys are involved on the alpha, if you're on the alpha right now and you're having problems surviving certain situations, Hippolyta is probably your girl. She's been carrying me every single stage. I changed it to Horus because I really wanted to see how good he is. And he is really good, but like I said, unless I have all the books and be able to awaken him to get him like to the max of his ability, he's good, but she's better. As of right now, okay? It may change when I get to the final stages. But right now, we're stage 98, and the plan for this video is for us to get to passing stage 100, because that's big. So, like, every time, in the most like those big numbers, it's gonna be a boss, first of all, every 10. And so 100 seems to be a very hard stage to go past. So let's see how that goes. So also, I'm sorry guys, but you see the difference? That's what happened when I don't cut this thing. Right now, this seems fine. It's not hurting that much because you have Percy just putting people to sleep. Hitting Dan just because he feels like it sometimes. There are reasons for that, like I said, but you know, and just keep going. He's just like, well, okay. Oh, you're attacking. Oh, all right, let me go. Boom. Oh, you attack my guy? Boom as well. All right. I don't think this video is gonna be as long as I planned because I'm running so much stuff in the back, and I've been playing for a little while, so the game is kind of giving a little bit slowed down. Now you guys have to remember this is not optimized yet. This is the alpha version, okay? Oh, I won! Who knew? I didn't even know I won. I didn't lose anything, right? Last time I got smacked down so hard, I went back to 5th grade. Alright, so that's my team, okay? So, let me put it like this. The basic of a team you guys have to remember, that's usually success straight away. And it's having speed booster, a nice slayer, a nice brawler, and a defender. This is usually gonna carry you pretty far, okay? Who you pick as your slayer, who you pick as your defender may change, but I will say as a defender, you know, most her, you know, she's a rare champion, very easy to get, and she can hold herself very far. Her gear's not the best, let me put it like this, but she can still do a lot of work on those guys. then that's what I'm saying. The most because you have some ally attacks and everything there. You see that team just going back to back on attacks. And that's great because some of those guys, if I get hit, in the most Achilles, good thing he just got taken down. Like, was that Achilles? No. Okay. Well, anyway, some of those guys, they'll just destroy your team. Like, and sometimes if you lose one of them, you may not be able to keep pushing. Okay? So, let's see. We're not doing too bad. Okay. That's okay. Lost no energy at all. Miss Hippolyta just holding that big shield of hers, like not letting people get really smacked too hard. There you go, me getting some buffs on myself so I can smack that Green Knight out of his armor. Come on, almost 100. Don't fail on me right now. And by the way, this being rare, yeah, it's really because I should have reset the game. But as you guys see, like, it doesn't help much. Doesn't happen that much, okay? It's alpha. Don't stress. When the game comes out, those things not gonna be happening. Also, if you guys don't know, Mac, any type of iOS is usually an issue because, you know, it's a Mac. What can I say? I have it. I like it for the purpose I use it. And the purpose not actually gaming. Okay? That's why I have a PC right here. But, you know what I mean? Like, for some things, it's better. So, alright, come on. If that stops, I'm gonna restart really quick because we can't do a way too long video today. I'm just trying to finish that fight and then probably restart really quick. Come on. You know, this messed up. Didn't happen all day. I think in parts because I'm recording as well. So it's not enjoying that much. Alright, let me restart this game really quick. You guys stay here with me. So, like I said, this is not a common thing. I feel while so many people been playing right now the game that it's kind of it's being a thing right now. But it's not how the game gonna be when it comes out. As you guys know, I don't work for them. I'm just being honest. I played a lot of games in alpha in the past, and this is working better than anything I've seen so far. And I'm one of the only people that experience those issues. So, like I said, it's all right. So my team is in right now. Let them fight, and I'll be right back while they keep going. Alright, I'm back, see? Yeah, don't ask. Yes, it is a different shirt. Alright, so right now it seems to be having no issues, so it's great. Come on! So I get in here, and you do that. Ah, man, come on. We're at one fight from the last one. Come on. Alright, let's go, let's go. Alright guys, so this is taking a little bit too long. I'm probably gonna have to restart my computer and everything, but I just want to share with you guys how far things are going along right now. Yes, this is really not an issue about the game. In a sense, it has to do with memory dumping on the Mac. Okay, Macs are a little bit different than any other system. Same thing with iPhones, but as far as you can tell, things are going actually great. I'm getting to level 100. That's level 99, and I'm on the last team, right? So, anyway, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about Godforge. Do you guys like this camera angle better? And yeah, that's about it for today. And as always, I'll see you in the game.